Hello, hi. Welcome to Chili Hot Events Network channel for Chili Hot Events Network. Thank you for joining us as we present to you episode 3 part 3. In this episode, we cover sports news, travel and tourism, and also upcoming events. My name is Bongani, your host, and this is Chili Hot Events Network channel. Getting right into it, first we hit the sports news. Sphiwe Tshabalala back at Kaizer Chiefs home. Former Kaizer Chiefs captain Sphiwe Tshabalala was on Wednesday back at the place he called home for 10 years. Shaba, as he is affectionately known, was pictured inside the FNB Stadium on the day the Gauteng government embarked on a campaign to encourage South African sports fans to get vaccinated for COVID-19. And the left footer was thrilled to be back at the Amakhosi home ground, the venue he used to mesmerize sports fans and opponents with his brilliance as a player. Tshabalala scored many goals at the FNB Stadium for both club and country, but there's one goal that is still remembered by millions of fans around the world. And that's the record he scored for Bafana Bafana in the opening match of the 2010 FIFA World Cup against Mexico. Tshabalala's goal earned him a FIFA Puskas Award, although he eventually missed out on winning it after finishing in the top 3. And more sports news. Al Ahly Pitso Mosimane turns down lucrative UAE offer to stay at Al Ahly. Al Ahly coach Pitso Mosimane has reportedly turned down a lucrative offer to leave the Red Devils for the United Arab Emirates. According to the MFM Sport, an unnamed club from the UAE made a tempting offer for Mosimane to be their technical director. However, the 57-year-old mentor rejected the offer as he prefers to stay at the Egyptian giant where he has an existing contract. Mosimane will soon enter the final year of his 2-year contract with Al Ahly, whom he has led to 5 major trophies since his arrival in November 2020. Mosimane won the Egyptian Premier League and the CAF Champions League soon after his arrival in Egypt, before adding the Egyptian Cup later on. He recently delivered Al Ahly their 10th CAF Champions League trophy, the title the Egyptians had been longing for, as well as the CAF Super Cup. Despite Al Ahly's failure to defend their league title, which was won by Zamalek, Al Ahly president Mohamed El Khatib reassured Mosimane of the trust the club has in him. Last but not least on sports, here's rugby news. The Wallabies claim Nelson Mandela played after beating the Springboks in Brisbane. The Springboks might be the world champions, but their reputation is in tatters after a second defeat against Australia in the space of 6 days. Boks coach Jacques Nienaber described it as a performance not worthy of the jersey, and it's difficult to disagree. A couple of weeks ago, the Boks lost with the final kick of the match, but in Brisbane, the last rise came much earlier when Wallaby wing Marika Gorepet penetrated in for his second try 12 minutes from time. It bookended a match in which Australia dominated the first and last quarters to raise serious questions about how the Boks go forward from here. Gorepet's second strike was Australia's fourth try of the match and took them into a 30-17 lead, which remained the score until the end. It was the first time since 2018 against All Blacks that the Springboks considered more than 2 tries in a match. A territory-based kicking and smothering game the Boks have employed successfully in recent years is only effective when all the parts are functioning in union. In Brisbane, the Boks defense was as weak as it's been in years, and everything else fell apart from there. Travel and tourism. South African vaccination certificates get green-light, but COVID-19 passports stayed up in the air. With more countries opening up for vaccinated South African travelers, a standardized digital vaccine passport is vital. Health Minister Joe Butler says South Africans who are vaccinated against COVID-19 will probably be issued with digital vaccination certificates in about a couple of weeks' time. The certificate will be available through a person's smartphone and could then be printed out. Ostesa, the general manager of Corporate Traveler, says the announcement is fantastic for the South African travel and tourism industry, as it will open and facilitate travel for all vaccinated South Africans. It will help cut through the red tape and admin when traveling. However, while these passes give the hold that the government issued right to travel across borders, there are still restrictions in place based on both your country of departure and destination. For example, the European Vaccine Passport has been issued to over 27 member nations, allowing seamless travel between European countries. Although this is perfect for member states, what happens when someone from a country outside the European tries to enter, he says. Desai says that the implementation and issue of COVID-19 passport is a complicated process that is leaving it open to abuse and misuse, as well as criticism and skepticism from the people within the industry. Last but not least, here's our upcoming events. Please take note that these are online events. Well, that's the end of our upcoming events list. Please stay tuned for our next video as we present to you the ultimate Geek Guide brought to you by G-Dot Events. We have come to the end of this video. If you loved this video, please subscribe with us to grow our audience, and please hit the notification bell to get notifications every time we upload our videos. Also, please like and share this video. My name is Bongani, your host, and thank you for joining us. See you on our next video.